What's up, everyone? Another way back, more Dyson Sphere Program for you. Episode 112. We're getting deep. I don't know how long this is going to go, to be honest. It's still going. We have tons more to do. We're not even getting close, I think. I think TL Hart Stark was right. He's like, when you start expanding for your sphere, yeah, and he's right. We're expanding everything big. We got to hook this guy up, though. I realized off camera that he does not have any power. Now, we're having power issues on this planet. So, does he have power now? Yes. We're having power issues on this planet because we're having power issues everywhere. We don't have enough accumulators now for all the systems we've kind of built here. So we need to get back to Ethereal Phoenix like stat and build some more factories there. One for accumulators to make more accumulators, and then one for more power. But first, I'm going to go to Nether because I want to pick up some supplies because I don't think I want dishes. I need way more of those exchangers because we're going to build a modern factory for exchangers there. Again, like I always do, we're going to keep... Why is this doing that? Well, probably because my inventory's open, I guess. And it's open again. It's still doing it. Stop. I can't navigate. But we're going to leave the old one like I always do, but we're going to put... All of our stuff's going to be on modern factories now. You know, modern, right? The newest types. The 5x20, regular build, and all of our systems are going to be that way. We're going to have some... you know, legacy systems is what they call them in IT, where we're just going to leave those running. I mean, they're still performing a great service for us. They're still doing a lot of work. And it takes time to rip them out, so might as well just leave them there until we have to rip them out because they don't, you know, we need to build something else in its place. And right now we don't need to do that, so why would we rip them out? I already fell into that hole in like let's see, what are we doing here? I hate that the text gets all over itself and I can't figure out where I'm going. Okay, there's another 3. There's Endor right there. So I already fell into that hole when I ripped out my old motor builds when we had the new motor factories, and then they stopped working. And then everything stopped working because warpers were dead. So I've learned my lesson with that, and now I don't do that anymore. I don't rip stuff out unless it has to come out. And that is our organics build. It's hard to see kind of from the side here. Is that right? Where are we? Okay, this is the factory. I mean, this is the mall. Eventually, I'll probably will make an interstellar mall, I think. I'm not positive on that. Actually, we also have to turn off auto save because it's messing up. Where's auto save? Auto save. It's not. You can't turn it off. Okay. Automatically move. No research. I wish you could turn it off because it's lagging the video. So we're just gonna say 25 minutes. I don't want it to ever lag the video. And then the video and audio and video, they get out of sync. I wish I could turn that off, but it looks like I can't, so I guess it's fine. No, it's not video or audio. Can we turn it off? That would be really nice to just turn that off, because we never use it. If it crashes, I'll just re-record, or we'll figure something out. Well, that's going to have to be good enough, because we can't turn it off. What do we need while we're here? We need more foundation. We're definitely going to be building a bunch more stuff. Let's get a whole row. And that'll be good. We need a lot more ships, probably like 2 more stacks of these logistics guys. So let's get 2 more of those. Probably good on the drones. Let's get rid of this because obviously that's just going to take up space. We need some more of these. And all the things are powered here. So I saw some comments about the sorters not being powered. So they are powered. That's good. Let me check my camera. I didn't really check that. I at least want 30 of these. Should I just get 60? I don't know if I'm going to need 60. Let's at least get 30. Let's see what we're doing here. We need more inserters, that's for sure. Tier 1s. We also need dishes. Let's go get dishes from IKEA. Let's get inserters first. How are we doing on 3s? Let's get a couple more 100 of those, I guess. We're not really building factories per se, so I'm not sure we actually need that. Let's do this. Okay, I think we're still good on power. Let's redo our warpers. I just like to keep that full because it's not something that's right in your face all the time, and I don't want to run out and be, you know, lost on some planet. Although, pretty much anywhere we go, we can rip stuff out of the actual planet and take it with us because every planet has a few hundred of those. So let's get 400 tier 1 sorters there. That should get us back to normal. Let's get... We're good on splitters. We're probably going to need more splitters for this build we're about to do. So let's grab some of those. And I really do need to be using the blueprint mod for like expanding power systems and stuff. That's what TLR Stark was saying, and he's totally right. Dude, you're right. I need to do that. Let's just get... We can probably build 2 of those because our power really needs to be bumped way up on FFO. So let's get that moving. Exchangers. Let's just get more. We need to build maybe 2 of those factories each. Sales. They're doing all right. Sales are okay. The sales graph says that sales are flat. Increase the sales. Sell more stuff. All right, so let's grab another basically factory of those guys. Although I think that's probably too much, but that's okay. We'll end up using them. Smelts. We can't make a smelt factory with that, so why don't we get 1 more stack? So if we have an emergency need for a smelt factory, we can do it. How are we on miners? We have 90 miners. We're probably fine. I think we're probably good on everything. Let's just get more suborbitals, maybe a half stack, just to keep it going. Also, we need to turn the accumulators on because we're having accumulator issues. We need more. There aren't enough in the system because our system is expanding a lot, and we're about to expand it even more. So let's turn on the accumulator setup here. Let's say supply. So now it can grab some. It might not grab some now, but it can. And that's a local grab, right? Because that's on a planetary. So pretty soon we probably need an accumulator modern factory because it needs to be able to supply FFO and other things. We've got a bunch of accumulators over here. How are we doing over here? It could use a little more. Why don't we... I don't really want to bump that to 30 because it's going to just erase this guy. But we kind of need to because FFO needs that. FFO is not going to have enough of those. If we bump this to 30, this guy is going to be empty. Little concerned. Actually, that's probably fine because we're actually grabbing now out of this local system. In fact, I bet you that's accumulators right now. So let's go check. It should actually be grabbing out of this now. Yep, see, it's grabbing. That's good. So I think we're all right. Man, maybe we could put 2 12 per second belts in there. That's 24, not necessarily 30. So that might actually work. We can put 1 more of these belts in. I don't have tier 2 belt, though. Let's look at what's going on over here. Yeah, we need to add more. It needs to be higher. Let's just bump this up. I'm a little concerned about doing that. Let's get some tier 1 belt. Let's add it to maybe 18. That's at 50% more capacity. Right? Let's get some tier 1 belt, and I'll just throw it away when I'm done with it because I don't need it. Where are you, tier 1 belt? There you are. Just get a 1 stack, and I'll just throw away whatever I don't need. Because we need to increase that, but I don't want to drain the other guy because then this guy can't do anything. Although he's really not helping as much. This is basically going to go away over time. It's something we're not going to care about anymore. We want that. Let's just drag it over and go like that. That increases our capacity by 50%. That's only 6 per second, but that puts us to 18. That will help a lot. FFO is grabbing everything that's in here. So, and FFO is about to grab more because we're about to add another factory to this. You know what? Let's just do it. I'm just gonna go all the way with this thing. I'm just gonna upgrade this belt right here. There. And we're only telling it to get 2400 anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. How's this guy? Yeah, see, he needs to drain out. He's got too much. Okay, sweet. We're done. That's what we're doing. Let's kill this stuff. We don't need it. Let's put these back in there, I guess. Just why not? There we go. FFO's grabbing everything we give it, so I think 30 per second is probably a good idea. Kind of want to kill that. Kind of want to, because it feels like I don't need it. Let's go grab more interstellars while we're here. I mean, we're at the resupply point, so we should grab as much stuff as we think we need. More belts, not a bad idea even. Because we are going to have to build, we're going to have to put down more miners for sure after I get this power thing situated here. So let's just grab, I don't know, 4 more stacks to be sure. And then let's go over here and grab some more interstellars. Probably just need 1 bump of it. Boom, gets us to 8. Okay, that's good. And then let's head over to FFO. So, FFO, here we go. 10 minutes in. Not bad. There's T.R. Hart Stark out there just chilling. Not a lot going on there. Because our motor factory is not doing much, which I think is supplying, I want to say rockets. I think that's why we had to do that. Or is it lenses? No, it's like rockets, pretty sure. We need the particle containers to get us to rocket, the logistics rocket. So it either we're having a hard time making another subcomponent, or we're having a hard time getting power to TL Hart Stark because he's really far away. So he's going to be last on the list to get stuff, which is fine. The rocket build is not really a primary build. It's really the end game build, and we're not relying on it or anything. Let's kill this while we're here, I guess. Really what we need are warpers and power. That's it. Warpers, power, and smelts. So, you know, unipolar magnets, optical grading crystals, probably really not that necessary, except for warpers, which we have tons of anyway. I think we have a 2,000 supply, so if anything ever happens. We need to check that, though. I haven't checked on that kind of stuff lately. As you're going to see, because I've been watching it, where is it? There it is. Ooh, did we miss it? Did we miss? Yeah, we did. We missed. I missed, because it's so dark. This planet is... Whoa, okay. Let's warp to it. That's one way to do it. All right, no, seriously, let's actually get to the planet. That'd be nice. So we only have one set of launchers working still. Is this guy ever going to work? Has he ever had any launcher or rockets at all? Anyway, let's check this system out real quick. So one of the things I don't like is we're starting to supply... We're building over here, but we don't have any of this being operated on. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to expand this. I'm going to go in here and just expand this so we can actually start putting sails on it. So let's start putting sails here, because they're already building on these points. So let's just do the whole thing, and then it'll add sails, because what's going to happen is it's going to add a lot of structure, and there's going to be no sails there. It's not going to generate a lot for us. So let's say you can put sails wherever you want. We're up to 4.3 gigs. Very cool. Good. That's expands that. We need to... Ooh. Oh, that's right, because it's not aiming at the sun right now, or it's just not collecting. It's dying off. That's not good for us, but it doesn't last very long. It's only while we're behind the planet. Not super concerned about it. As you can see, our efficiency starts to drop off, but who cares? We're going to expand this right away, so why don't we just blueprint this thing. Do I want this in? It's already set up. That's kind of unfortunate, but I think it'll be fine. Let's just get to right here. Let's blueprint. Let's start in the middle. Ooh, oh, we're not in God mode, so let's hit that toggle. Man, without these mods, I don't know what I would do. All right, let's start grabbing, and let's make sure we don't grab the tower. Oh, we want to grab in the center, right? So let's escape out of that. Blueprint again. You got to grab in the middle. See, we're only out of touch for like a few, like not even a minute probably. You got to grab from the center if that's where you want your cursor to click. So let's go right up against this and go like that. Go down like this. Make sure not to grab any of those solar panels, because they are definitely not something we want. Okay, there we go. And this is going to allow us to not have to place all the splitters and all the other junk. Thanks, Steel Heart Stark. All right, I think that's it. I think we have everything. Man, I really want to not touch the planetary logistics there. I'm holding down left mouse. All right, we're good. Now we're going to copy. And really, we just have to line it up right here. And it lines up like that. It looks like it'll build, which is really odd, because that doesn't look like it should be able to build right next to those guys. But we're going to do it anyway. It's working. It's right on those things. Will it build? Let's see. Oh my god, look at the ray receivers. They shouldn't be able to be built that close together, but cool. I mean, I'm glad. Is that a bug? Maybe I don't want to know. Let's go prioritize this so we can work up to the front and get this thing moving. We need more power on this planet. If we look here, we're not really using what we need. And if we look at power, we just need more. We're generating, 1.7 gigawatts is what we're using. And we need a lot more, because we're about to put in an accumulator factory so we can charge stuff. So once these get in, we're going to fire up those belts and get up this whole thing moving with the... and, you know, we're going to go through these a little bit faster now, but I think that factory is huge compared to how many of these lenses we really use, because they do last a long time. So I'm not super concerned with that. Really just want to get this thing hooked up. And now that the dishes are in, it's a little hard to see, but we can do it. We want lenses. We want lenses. There we go. Everyone should be working, and it should start working. Let's get out of God mode. All right, factory done. Thank you, blueprints. Very, very simple. Now we have a lot more power coming in. Let's go look. That added, I don't know, 300 megawatts or something to our generation. Yeah, now we're at 2 gigawatts. So, cool. So let's go over here and watch this, guys. I think these guys are pretty taxed. We're at 32 now. This system is taxed. And really what it is I'm worried that the belt's going to fill up. Because you see we don't have as many spaces here now. So I don't want to add a lot to this system. For one thing, it's only one input-output as far as ships are concerned. So I really want to get another interstellar on this system we've got for power. It's got a lot of accumulators to work with. That's good. But we're using up more power than we're generating. So let's see if we can fix that. Let's look at number 2 here. Sales not being generated at all. Oh, on local planet. Oh my god, okay. Man, that freaked me out. All right, sales, we're still keeping up. You see we're blipping. That means our system is working just fine. Space warpers, we're doing fine. We are consuming a little bit more than before, but remember our capacity for... our build capacity on space warpers is, I think, 480 per minute, so we're totally fine. Full accumulators, not generating enough, but it looks like we're blipping. We're not maxed, so we're going to add some of that in, and we'll be totally fine. Let's go build one of these accumulator factories, basically. So we've got power plant factories. We've got launcher factories, which we can see we're still doing launches. That's good. So now it's time to build... Ooh, man, those are some fat iron mines right there. Oh, you know what? Well, I don't have any of these guys, so maybe that's not a great idea. Man, those are fat iron mines. This would be a great iron patch right there. Gee. Oh, well, FO's not built for that. FO don't play that, you know? He's too, you know, he's got, like, a PhD in power. He's like, I don't do mining. Mining's for girls. No, I'm just kidding. Interstellar. Yeah, let's put that in because we don't have one of these builds yet, so this is going to be totally fine. This is a little bit different than the one over there. This is a 5x20. The launchers is a 7x20. So we got to make sure we do this just right. It's on the 3rd there. That's where it should be. Pretty sure. Let's get power on this dude so we can start charging. Okay, power is here. Ramp it all the way up. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's do empty accumulators up to 5,000 like we've done for other things. Let's go remote demand. We are not going to locally demand it. We're also going to give you guys back all these guys that you want. We're going to need warpers, though, to get all this done. Please, if you don't mind. We might have to bump up the local supply of warpers on some of these planets. If possible. Ships, of course. Local dudes... like 3, they're really only going to be used for warpers, so in case the other guy's busy, which never should happen, but if it is, it is. Okay, good. That guy's all set up. We've got some accumulators coming in. Let's start setting this up. Let's get our foundation going. Let's say bury the veins because we don't care. This is also a different system right here because we've got this belt in the middle, so it's consuming a little bit of this grid. We only have... Is that 16? We actually... I don't know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We have 14. No, we have 16. Till we hit a fault line. No, it's 14. See the fault line right there? So 14 means 5, 5, and 4. I don't know if we're going to be able to do 5, 5, and 4. Oh well, we'll figure it out. We might have to... we might rip this out eventually, but I doubt it. That's a lot of work. Alright, anyway, we've been talking a lot and not doing a lot, so let's start working on this thing. Let's get that foundation in, flatten that land out, make it nice and pretty for us. Let's go over here and just do this so I can stand in the center and go into God mode. Engage. Here we go. 1, 2, not really. 3, 4, 5. like this, and I hate when there are... I like getting the... Well, we have 2.6 million soil now. I like getting the soil, but it does kind of move the cursor around a little bit, and on doing foundation, it makes... You know, and then I have to redraw some of it, and that's kind of a pain, but it is what it is. I kind of wish you could blueprint foundation. That'd be really cool. But I don't... Every time I do it, it doesn't copy it, so it must not be able to do that. All right, now that's in. Let's get the rest of this in. We've got accumulators. We're already ready to rock. We really just need to set this up one time. You know what I could do? This is only going to fit. We could probably do a 4 build on this, because I think we're only going to be able to put like 2 in each right here. So maybe we should do a 4 build, which means we need to move these. Let's turn this off. Well, they're moving it here, so maybe we should wait, because those will get stuck. Let's wait till it fills up, but let's start getting this ready to be moved, and then we'll just hook it up later. Let's put it in this, like that. And then we can move all the warpers. We can move everything pretty much. We'll have to wait till this thing fills. So let's get this build done, because it's going to be a 4x20. And that way we can actually stick 3 of these side by side. So that's actually going to help us a lot. It's this guy, transportation. And really, we're going to do it like this, right? We're going to do 1 there and 1 there like we always do. So why don't we do a Teal Heart Stark idea and go copy one of these guys so we can paste the first one down and start using blueprinting and not have to work with these lame splitters. Again, I don't think we need to put power in here because this connects to the power, so who cares? And then what we can do is use the belt on the side of each factory so we can actually stick a lot of these in there really close. So what we need to do is we need to blueprint really just this portion right here. How is this going to work? We're really just going to blueprint this over to there. That's really all we need to blueprint. We can really do the rest and kind of do it as we see fit. I should be able to keep that on my cursor. This way, because man, I hate putting down those splitters, so thanks for this idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this idea, but thanks, Teal Heart Stark. That's a big help. Yeah, I want it on the line. So let's see where it would be, right? It would be right there. Well, we're going to have to do it like this, because I can't... I want it right there. I want it right there. Is that enough space? I believe it will be. It might not be enough space. We can always put them into the side, so it's probably enough space. Let's just do that. Let's get it going. Now can we move this? Nope. What are you doing? Yes, we can move that now. So let's turn this to remote storage. I just didn't want to lose 1,000 accumulators. It's just not a good idea. We haven't done this in a while. Let's put down some boxes so I can move stuff. That should be enough, probably. There we go, and there we go. I think we can... No, these are 20 apiece, huh? So let's get some more boxes here. Probably just 1 would be enough. And boom. Alright, so this is going to take a little bit because these are 20 per pop, I believe. So I think I can do it like this. So somebody... How did they grab this? There we go. I don't know. Sure. Give me a bunch. Oh, okay. That was a lot. So perfect. This guy. Oops. Yeah, just put it at 1,000 for now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What are you doing? Don't do anything. Jeez. I don't know if I can get this whole thing. So how I did that right there that you saw is I right-clicked and dragged. I didn't know about that ability. That's why I kept saying, how do you get these out, a certain amount out? I didn't know how to do that. Now we can clear it because that's just right. That's the right amount. Let's clear this so we can get all our warpers back. And then I pick this up. It'll just give me the warpers. It should be fine. Yep, I want to get rid of that because it's kind of not in the right spot. All right, there we go. And now I can just replace it in the spot that I want. Let's pick this up too because we're going to move its power pole. All right, so where we want to put it is actually... And we can put it right on the line now. That's kind of cool. I want to put it right there. Oh, we're not going to be able to put... Well, lack of item first. We're not going to be able to put this that close. 5 away is the closest you can put one. Well, what we can do, I bet you... First, let's transfer this. I think we got this. So what I'm going to do... Let's set all this stuff up so I can get rid of it out of my inventory so I can carry more. Let's do this. I'm going to move those with a planetary logistics. So these are just going to move them back and forth between that guy, and he can shoot them all up into space. That way we don't get that, oh, you're too close to the logistics thing or whatever the problem is. I didn't do that, but that's fine. Let's just do this. Okay, perfect. Let's put these back. Let's just move these. We want these, as many as you can get. And we're going to turn everything off for a second while we move. Nope. Well, we can't. And the autosave went off. Man, hate the autosave now. Okay, turn this off again. We cleared it. I wish the clear button was like over here or something, because I click it a lot when I'm really just trying to interact. Let's get the rest of it. I don't know if I can actually get the rest of it. So let me do this. No, really, I'm right-clicking. Thanks. All right, move it. That autosave just jacked up the audio, so I'm gonna have to go in there. I don't like doing a lot of editing. I kind of feel like it's a waste of time. On a Let's Play, there's no point in a lot of editing. Just try to do it all in one take. So let's move this down to 5,000 so it won't go get more. And then we're going to tell it remote demand. And we're going to tell it local supply. That way we can pass it on to those planetary ones. We're also going to be getting rid of these guys. And we need warpers, which we're going to tell it we want warpers, but not to tell it to get any just yet. Right? And we're going to give it some. We're going to give it 100 warpers. So we're going to tell it we want 100. And then we're going to give it up to 100. There we go. So everybody's good. Powered all the way up. We lost a lot of power killing that thing, but it's probably fine. We're going to need way more of those now. So we'll do that in a second, though. It's pretty much ready. Let's get our supply of stuff so I can work with this guy. We're going to need more of these. How many? Well, at least that many. All right, we're ready to rock. We've got this guy hooked up. Let's get some more of these going with this guy right here. Let's just well, actually, we might be able to just do paste. There we go. And I think that's pretty far. Why does it need to be so far away? That seems really far away from what I'm used to. All right, there's that. Let's get in some more of these guys so we can do a better paste in here. And then we're going to do the return belts, right? And then we're going to copy this whole thing. Nope, see, it always wants to grab those guys. All right, so now we can copy 3 at a time, which I don't know how many more of these we're going to be able to put in, because this is like not really, these are spread out, man. All right, let's do it to here again. Let's just get the whole thing. And now we have 3. Make sure everything's there. Boom. All right, so let's plop 3 more of these in. And then maybe we can get another set of 3. That'd be really cool. It'd be really cool to get 10 in here. I think, nope, that's it. We're going to get 9. So each one of these is going to be 18. Which isn't horrible, but it's not a lot. We're going to need a lot of these. Let's get this hooked up here. And the return belt, obviously, I guess. Because we want the system to, you know, obviously operate all together. We need to hook up down here now. Why is it not turning? I was using middle mouse and it wasn't doing anything. All right, hooking it up. And then we can copy this whole thing. Once we have this build, we don't have to do it again. As TLR Stark tried to tell me. He's right. He's completely right. Okay, everything up here is set. Now I just need to turn it on. So this is going to inflow empty dudes. Nope, copy. Nope, not that. Copy the belt. I want empty guys, and then you are going to just return, so it doesn't really matter. Let's return you to there, right to the center. It looks really cool. So this is going to increase our production of accumulators by a lot, which is good. If we look at accumulator production now, it should jump up quite a bit. It's at 1,600 now. I don't know what it was. We should see it on the 10-minute thing. It should blip up a lot. It might take a second to actually show up. We're actually consuming everything we create, kind of, still. But that added a lot. These guys are at 29, so I think we need to pull more power down now. What's our power at? Let's see. Let's just look at this. Now we have stuff going everywhere. That's good. And sails are starting to build. Like, look. We've got huge amounts of structure going on over here. One of these is, like, half built already. Look at this structure we have. All the rockets feeding this, and no sails could go to it. So now we can. We probably need to set up another set of guns pretty soon. What is sails doing? They're doing well. We might need to expand that soon as well. Warpers are now just, you know, going gangbusters. That's good. We are consuming a lot more warpers now. Again, I'm not worried about it yet. All right, sweet. Let's do one more of these. But I'm almost positive. I'm going to try to slap in a Slim Jim here and just copy the whole thing. But I'm almost positive we're not going to be able to do it. Let's get this guy. Let's get everything. Right? But I'm almost positive this is going to work. And if it doesn't work, I'll just back out of that interstellar because we don't have any belts going in the back, so it should be really easy to do. Everything, everything, everything. Give me especially the splitters because those are, you know, my nemesis. All right, copy. Well, obviously, we got to reduce that. Oh, my God, it'll fit. That's what she said. It goes in. It will fit. Holy crap. Okay, well, it's on the clipboard. So let's get our foundation in. 4 by 20. Sweet. That's way better. We can actually fit way more of these in here now. Just on an interstellar. We don't need to do local. So what I'm going to do is turn that off. If it actually sticks, I'm going to turn it off. And then we're going to need way more accumulators. We're going to have to expand that accumulator build. We might actually have to put an accumulator factory in over here. Because we need way more than just, you know, what we can do on Endor and in the mall. That's not really a mall operation. We're not picking that stuff up to build with. The mall is for building materials, not for production materials, right? Not for things that are going on our factory. All right, let's slap in a Slim Jim by pasting. And... oh, now it won't do it. Now it won't do it. It would do it before, but now it won't do it. Too close to another logistics. So, you see, you're going to have... oh. Are we willing to do that? Wait. I pasted in 5. We really need to paste in 4, like this. Are we willing to do that? Not really. Not really willing to do that. I'd rather use the logistics guys. Or just a belt. We can literally belt it over. Maybe 2 belts, to be honest. Huh. Can we do another one of these? Then we could do another one anyway. So if we do one there, we've got 5 more spots. If we do 4, we can do 1, 2, 3, and then we have extra space. So why don't we just do this, and it can be its own contained system? We'll just do it like that. That's better. Let's get this guy moving, because we want him to start pulling down accumulators and getting this thing working. We're going to need to make an accumulator factory. I know it. It's duh. So see, we can't even supply what we need. We're going to say this is... we're going to turn that off. We're going to do it over here as well. We don't want this guy supplying at all. We don't give him anything. 5,000 seems like a lot. For these smaller builds, why don't we do 3,000 so it doesn't take up everything, at least until we get accumulators going. Then we can also do local supply on this guy and let this guy fill up a little bit. We'll tell it to get to 3,000. There we go. So it's now requesting off-planet, which is good. Local demand would be good for this too, so we can fill up really, really quickly. There we go. And then we'll turn it back off. Oh, well, that didn't work. Okay, give it back. We'll wait till they move over. Apparently. I didn't know they would do that. So they're just going to fill this guy up and reduce this guy to 3,000. Because we need another one of these. It's already working. I didn't even do anything. It's already producing. What the heck? Nice. I just have to do that. I have to tell it warpers. We want local demand. And I need to do that on this guy too, because I think this is shut off because we were just fixing it. There we go. This is working out, guys. Maybe we should slap another one of these. We're at 35 minutes. Cappuccino does a body good. All right, this guy is... Okay, he's filled up now, so let's go back to local storage. Let's turn this guy to local storage so he doesn't give away his stuff. All right, so these guys are on 300 for now. But we're going to fix that. We have a lot more generation capacity now. We're going to need some more power. We're going to build another power factory. Still at 25 megawatts each, though. That's half capacity. So we're going to slap in another power plant and get this thing moving. And I bet you we're going to eat everything we generate. I bet you that's the case. We're going to need way more sales soon. Although, not really, because we really have a sphere now. If we go out here, our sphere is generating 3 gigawatts. Our shell. So the shell's supplying a lot of stuff. We don't need that many. Now we only need sales, really, to fill in our sphere, which we're not really consuming everything from. So I'm not sure we really need more sales. Maybe because it makes the sphere build up faster. So there we go. We've got a lot more capacity there for charging. That's good. There's really no point in having power on our grid if we're not, you know, putting it into accumulators. So that's going to do it for episode 112, I believe. On 113, we're going to be adding another power plant here. And then we're going to be probably... Well, I'm going to figure out what I'm doing after that. Probably going back to chipsets or something. Maybe more mining. We definitely need to expand pretty much everything. An accumulator factory would be a good idea. I know we're going to start running low on those. We can't produce enough. Maybe I'll just expand it on Endor for now. I'm not sure. But I will see you on the next episode. Stay frosty.